Yeah, hi everyone, this is Tinker O'Toole. I was tinkering around with my Stihl USG grinder when I found out that on the backstop here, I was always grinding this edge away when I would get down to the little tiny triangle end of life. And I was thinking, why is it that I'm grinding the side of this down and not this side? So when I do a left-hand tooth, because this is a left-hand tooth, so we view the left-hand tooth from the back. So on a Stihl USG grinder, this is the front and the back is this part. So it's the opposite of a Oregon. So yeah, Stihl USG is the motor leans in the opposite direction and you feed the chain in from this direction, whereas on a Oregon you feed the chain in from that direction. So a little bit different, it's in reverse. Anyway, I measured the original backstop, or roll as they like to call it, and I found it to be approximately 5 millimeters in thickness. And what I found out is that the original one would stick another millimeter past the tooth. Like you can see that this is almost level with the tooth. So it was sticking out about another millimeter past here, which was unnecessary, and that's the reason where it got ground off. Because if I go to a right-hand tooth, and this is another brilliant thing that's on a Stihl USG grinder, is that when you go between a left and a right tooth, you can move this mechanism from left to right, which is absolutely brilliant. And if we look at a right-hand tooth, and we'll just bring one up, right-hand tooth is here. We'll just drop the camera down so that you can see it. You'll find out that the tooth sits right behind perfectly. And you do not have any problems with grinding the corner off now, whether it's left or right. But it was the left, which was this one here. And as I said, this is a brilliant idea. This gap that's in here is 3 millimeters. So when I push this over, it pushes, and you can see this quite well, and you tighten the clamp up. So we'll just tighten the clamp up. You can see how the tooth on the left-hand side, that this didn't have to be another millimeter wider, because it actually touches the tooth. If you have a look at the gap there, it touches the tooth in the corner on that side, not on this side. So 4 millimeters in width is enough, and all as I did was put a 1 millimeter thickness washer here. You can see that there, and that solved the problem quite good. So really happy with that, and that's working fantastic.